Now down the back straight. We've had the women's hurdles. Now it's time for the men's. From lane 2, Nicholas Andrews, Ben Kongbutt, Jack Conway, Justin Molino, Nicholas Huff, Wataru Yazawa, Matthew De Bruin, and Jacob Macquarie. Keep an eye out for Huff. He needs that time.
He does need that time, but from what I've heard and what I've seen of late, all the Huff's runs, for some reason, the rain loves to follow him. I don't know what's going on.
He needs to...
When he came down to Canberra, the hurdles were first. For some reason, the headlands opened up, rain poured. As soon as this event over, boom, sunshine out. Didn't have rain for the rest of the day.
I'd be wary if I saw Huff on a start list if I wanted to run the comp.
It's been sunny. Come out. Tough race. It's raining again. Come on.
Damn it, Huff.
Come on, rain. Stop it.
Well, it's lucky. Huff, hopefully he's only going to run for 13.48 seconds.
Exactly.
And he'll be out. Rain will open.
It was
sunshine,
torrential,
rainbows,
and he went 13.59.
lollipops.
So this is very light. So I reckon he can go fast here.
Molino get a standard fast start. He'll be first over the hurdle, but Huff into his running now. It's white singlets in the centre. Huff and Molino, they're going hurdle for hurdle. Huff now starting to get into his stride. They're chopping a bit of wood out there over those hurdles, but it's Huff. He's going to take the win.
13.54.
Oh, 13.54, the win. Plus 3.5.
Plus 3.5. Unfortunate. Unfortunate there, obviously, the 3.5. We want to see the legals, but this wind a little too strong. Still, 13.54. It's positive signs for Huff.
13.53. It's been rounded down. And like we were saying before, it's tough for Huff out there with those tailwinds.
Yep. He's a big guy. He's also fast. He's got great flat speed. So he's a guy sometimes, as you said, chops a bit of wood. You know, you have to get out there, chop the stride, just to make sure you can get your 3 strides in before you hit the next hurdle.
Justin Molino, 13.66.
Wow.
For him out there. Wataru Yazawa, 13.76. And Jacob Macquarie, 13.97. Only a youngster made the World Under-20 champs last year. First sub-14. And Tamson's with your first 2 across the line.
I am. I'm here with Nicholas Hoff and Justin Molino. Well, unfortunately, it was just too big of a tailwind, but it was still a fantastic race.
Yeah, definitely. You can certainly feel the wind out there. I think I was getting a bit messy towards the end, and I couldn't work out why, but I think it's just we had such a big tailwind behind us. But, yeah, still a good race, and thanks to Athletics Australia for turning the races around. That was really helpful for us because there's no point running into a 3.5 metre headwind. So.
Not at all. And especially when it's cold and starting to drizzle. It is a really big tailwind, and it kind of looked like by the back end of that race, because you got a fantastic start, that you were pushing just a little bit close to those hurdles and perhaps hit, I think it was the 8th and the 9th maybe, but you hit them quite hard, but you stayed on your feet, so must be happy with the win.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I usually hit the hurdles, like all of the hurdles, and they haven't been, so something was wrong, but I'm back to how it should be. So.
Well, at least know that you can hit the hurdles and stay on your feet, but it was a great one. National champ again, well done.
Great, thank you.
And you're very close to the Olympics last year. We're going to see you getting that time, getting on the plane, going to London.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I was hoping to get it today, but you know, I'm running well, and I'll just keep that going and probably go overseas and had a much better base this year, so confident I can get it.
And Justin, it was tough out there. Obviously, you got to adjust things when the wind is so strong behind you. But great start, but perhaps.
Yeah, I think I felt quicker out in the heats, actually. So I knew I had a bit of work to do in the middle of the race. And I could feel Nick starting to hit a few hurdles, and I knew he was getting tight, getting close to the hurdles. But I just tried to focus on my own race, and I think I finished quite well. I was happy with the back end of the race, which is normally the weaker part of the race for me.
I was going to say that because obviously the back end, to stay so low, 110 metre hurdles, they're so high, is a very difficult thing to do, but you did that perfectly in this race, and you did close very strongly. Yeah,
and I knew that we had a big tailwind as well, so I just knew that I had to shorten my strides a little bit and account for that. And, you know, we had a 4 metre tailwind in Canberra a couple of weeks ago, so I think that race was a bit of an advantage for me leading into the Nationals, because I knew what I had to do here today. And, yeah, again, thanks to Athletics Australia for turning it around. It's just unfortunate that it was too big, but better than a headwind.
Always nice to see faster times. You've got a wedding to organise. Do you have time to head overseas and try and chase that qualifier as well?
I'm not sure if I will this year. I think I'll focus on Com Games for next year, so I'll probably have a couple of weeks off and then just get back into a bit of base work and start planning for this wedding.
Awesome.
I think we've booked it for May 12th next year, so just after Commonwealth Games, so hopefully I get there and we'll be able to have a nice honeymoon after.
Perfect. Just after representing Australia at the Commonwealth Games. I love it. Now, well done, Sydney Uni. Great effort. Top 2 in the...
It's been a great rivalry that Nick and I have had over the last sort of 6 or 7 years, and I missed a couple of those years. So, I'm just happy to be back out here with these guys. It was 10 years ago that I won my first national title, so it's just nice to be back out here again. And unfortunately, couldn't get Nick today, but it's just such a great race that we always have together, and he always makes me lift to my best. And I'm really happy with that time, even though it wasn't a legal tailwind. It's still the quickest that I've run in probably 6 or 7 years.
Well, it was an awesome race. We love the rivalry. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, there's been an excellent rivalry there. Back in 2007, Molino went 13.55 to find himself the second fastest hurdler of all time in Australia. He's recently been passed by Huff and Sam Baines. But now still, imagine we've got the second fastest and the fourth fastest hurdlers of all time head-to-head from the same club, Sydney University.
Yep. Proud history, that club.
Certainly has been around for a very long